How it do, how it be, how it is, everybody. Welcome in and welcome back. I'm Sir Feffers, the humble dungeon master of the Longshot table, and I got a haircut today for the first time in years. I'm very excited to be jumping back into this episode of Thistle and Quill. Last we left off, the party ventured from Hederick Venture across from the Arcane College through the lands of Broick into the Sea Forest to meet with a coven. The original... For the Feywild, the original creators of curses and lore. Amara here has a petrified dragon egg, and in return for lifting this morbid curse that even Hederick Venture across could not contend with, they must help this coven. Given 3 options. 1, assassinate somebody. They weren't sure who. 2, steal back this vile book. Or 3, purify and return to its rightful place a body of water. Amara, thinking quickly, said, we're gonna go with the purification. The rest sound kind of dodgy. I'm very excited. If you want to get caught up on any of these 4 weekly streamed campaigns, you can head over to the YouTube called Longshot, where you will find 7 years of multiple campaigns with phenomenal creators all along the way. And if you would like to get in on our community, we have a Discord. We are as chaotic as we are wholesome. We got memes. We got all sorts of shenanigans. We use the Discord for various imagery throughout the campaign, but most importantly, we have bingo. Campaign related bingo, and everyone is a bit obsessed. It's been taking off for years now. It's even being used on other channels at this point. D&D bingo. It makes me so happy that just to know that we had that little bit of an effect on the greater narrative as a whole. Regardless, quick last announcement. Aside from heinafall.com, it's an amazing LARP event happening next month, and you north of Austin, Texas. I'll be going. I'm bringing my sister. That's how much I endorse this. And our very own Taylor Ann Tracy over on the Tuesday campaign runs it. It's amazing. But final announcement. Tomorrow I will be flying to New Hampshire to see my family, my extended family, which I only get to see like once a year maybe. So I'm really excited to go and kick it with them. So next week, Monday to Monday, we will not have games. We will not have any D&D streams, as I will be kicking it with my grandparents. I think that's it for the announcements. Let me start us off with the cast and crew. Over to Ledham, aka LightboxGnome.
Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. I'm LightboxGnome. You can find me at LightboxGnome and everything I do at LightboxGnome.com. I do the things and the stuff on the interwebs, and I have not made content in like a month and a half, and I need to get back to that. But I've been moving into a place which is mostly done, so I can actually make content now. Yay! But yes, I did.
Hi, I'm Din. You can find me at Din Studios, d.i.n.studios on the Instagrams. I don't do content, but I do photo shoots, and I just opened up my booking in the Southern California area. I'm the weird photographer that does budget match, so even if you can't go for the prices, I offer photography for whatever you can bring to the table, because everyone deserves to have pretty pictures of themselves. Quick note from Kiki, who's over in Australia right now. I don't know if PAX Australia has happened yet, or if it's like this weekend or something, but you should go check out their 2 panels. One of them's the DM roulette, the other one I don't remember, but you should totally check it out. That's for Kiki. Kiki does stuff. We love her. I miss her so much. I'm excited for today. I'm gonna throw it over to Steen. I'm gonna mix it up today.
Oh, okay. Hello. Hi. My name is Stinkerrr, Steen, Christina, any of the names. I don't know, Stinky. I'll listen to whatever you end up calling me. I play Amara. You can find me on all social medias at Stinkerrr with 2 E's and sometimes 3 R's. Just depends on where you're looking. I used to make content. I might make content soon, but again, I'll probably say that for the next 2 years and not do content in that entire time. So we'll see. Maybe once we're out of this apartment and actually have a house, it'll happen eventually. But I'll pass it off to my wonderful husband, ChezAidan.
Hello, princess.
You both do the H noise. My wonderful wife, my husband.
Wonderful wife.
Husband.
My husband. Hello, everybody, I'm ChezAidan. You can find me at ChezAidan on all social media platforms.
Oh.
And also, I'm putting my feet away.
Your feet?
My feet.
You keep
My
those
feet.
feet. Oh, those. You have tiny feet now. All right.
Yeah.
I can handle this.
You can find me on all platforms, ChezAidan. You can also find me this coming weekend at the Olympia in Las Vegas. If you happen to be a fitness nerd, you can come see me at booth. Hold on. I'm getting it for you. 1 second. I'll let you know. I'll be at booth 308. You can catch me there. I'm playing the fantastic Matthias, our Aarakocra Rooster cleric, and yeah, I'm excited to get started. I'll pass it back to pepperoni and cheese.
Oh, that's me. Pepperoni and cheese.
That's a good one.
Stuffed crust looking ass. I don't know. Oops, all meats. I got nothing. I'm more of a pesto guy, if I'm being honest. Does anyone else dip their pizza in ranch? Anyway.
Wait, you're a Fefto guy?
There it is. Thank you. I knew it was there somewhere. I couldn't find it. Okay. The party is in this kind of a pocket dimension. This little tucked away nook within the sea forest, where the three witches watch as Amara makes the decision to go with Dawn to take the quest to purify this body of water. The other two witches kind of hang back and begin to discuss things with each other in Druidic, so Amara can make a perception check to kind of eavesdrop on that, while Dawn does go into some more detail about the Sophic regions.
18.
18. Both of them are now processing their next moves, because you get the vibe that the three of them, while they are of one mind, they're constantly in opposition at the same time. They're allied with each other and they're bound in that way and very serious about it, but they seem to keep this balance going where they are constantly pulling each other in different directions on the moral spectrum. And that seems to be some kind of agreed upon dance that they have with each other. So the two of them are looking at each other and conferring about how they will move forward with their own agendas now that Dawn has a bit of a leg up on them. You're not sure exactly how purifying this body of water within the Sophic regions benefits them, but clearly they are now pivoting. You can see that their machinations are now altering and pivoting around this new movement and around this new direction. Dawn, who maybe, I don't want to say is the most chaotic, but maybe the most erratic. As she kind of moves forward, her elegant hands kind of fidgeting, pleased, as she kind of sidles forward and goes, "Yes, I'm so pleased, Amara. This is wonderful. We will help you." within the Suffolk region on the border of the sea forests, there is a giant. Matthias, your initial response to this is, but no, the fuck there isn't. We would know if there was a giant. Until you realize that there is a giant, a dead one, buried deep in a crypt. Make a history check for me, Matthias. And Amara, actually, may also make a history check.
15.
Oh.
I got a 1. But +3 on my history, so 4.
Okay. Matthias, you know that long ago and far away, across many dimensions, there was a giant dragon war. The giants and the dragons locked in combat so fierce and brutal that it spilled over into other realities as they would lose. One side would lose and flee to another realm, and the other side would chase them. A brutal time for the cosmos as a whole. Again, this was quote unquote a long time ago. Some believe that for the material plane, it was pre-mortal sapiens. One such giant long ago and fled here and succumbed to their wounds. This giant was later discovered by the Sophic, and being such a tomb reverent culture, built a whole entire sub level of mountain just for this giant, in honor and remembrance. This giant has been put to use in ways that are not aligned with the true shape of the world. They fester now, maligned and malignant. The water roils and boils, and it need not be thus. You see one, again with the wings over the eyes, you can't really get a vibe on this, but you can see that there is a bit of alarm kind of peeking through the erratic nature. You can see the fidgeting, you can see the shoulders kind of tensed at this, but the question becomes, why does stopping this particularly help Dawn, the one of the three witches? And you knew going into this from the Archmeister that this was going to be very cryptic, but you have already cast your die, as it were. Things are in motion now, and you have made decisions that will have ramifications that you don't fully understand yet. Slowly, you watch as she reaches a hand into her mouth. And instead of going like downwards, it goes upwards, like as if the skull's not there. And it goes farther and farther, Mary Poppins style, until slowly this memory strand is pulled out and briefly wound about before being displayed. And you can see this illusory map of what we the players would call the southwestern regions of Suffolk, along the coast, the Rosewater Sea. One of the more dangerous of the oceans within the Feywild, known for, instead of lily pads, thorns and brambles roiling throughout with these roses, these underwater roses that are known to blossom. Matthias, you know that this land is treacherous. These waters are dangerous. Spiders and other such creatures love to flit through these difficult to navigate waters, whereas they are not so inhibited. Not an ideal place for like ships and the like. It's a dangerous region, but it eventually bleeds into the sea forest. So somewhere along here, in the less inhabited regions, because again the population of the Feywild is very low, due to multiple cataclysms over the events. The illusions move and kind of ripple until you see this body of water. It is... what's the word I'm looking for? Not acting appropriately. It's not acting like a body of water. It's pretty big. It's a large lake. I think, Matthias, you've probably seen it once or twice before. And it's parted, like Moses style, down the middle, in more ways than just one line. And Matthias, well, actually, I would say everybody can make an Arcana check.
Natural 20.
Oh. 18.
13.
26.
52.
Did you say 52?
22. God, I
Oh.
wish. No,
I
I
was
have,
like, how?
expertise.
The parting of the water
Oh, that's where those
is in this large, almost not quite a pentagram, because penta is 5. It is a much more convoluted gram that screams necromancy. Another bastardization of your culture, Matthias. And also pretty overt. The bones of the giant are being put to use.
In what such way?
I don't know! But I'll have none of it.
Myself as well. It is the water that is making...
I need the lake to be returned to its proper form.
And we do this how?
How you go about this will be quite intriguing.
If I may, I have a follow-up question to that. Hi. You're very lovely.
Oh, thank you, dear.
When you say back to its proper form, do you mean that as in like a different form of what it is now, or just back to being a regular
Gestures
lake?
to the odd state that it's in now. This is all sorts of raw.
Okay. I just want to make sure we didn't need to like move it to, water has many shapes. I just want to make sure.
It has many shapes and no shapes. It is malleable.
Cats do the same thing, I've heard.
So do people.
Ooh.
What is your name, dear?
That got Din off guard.
Toddles forward, kind of swaying.
I'm Elian. Nice to meet you.
Alien. Daughter of the sun.
That's
She
me.
who walks in the light, bereft of shadow. Hello. And her long nails kind of click along your tendons.
I'll like do the flitter back.
Prepare thyself. Yes. Rest now while you can. I would not have you going out into this world on my behalf upon the Frederick Venturecraft, the lofty crafty arcanists and Broic weary.
You know, speaking of weary, the wonderful Archmeisters at Hederick Venture Cross gave me a gift that is slowly running out of moments of use. And if we rest again, it's gonna go away sooner and I lose some protective security by not having it anymore. You don't happen to have a similar thing, or like maybe a way to reinstate its magical properties?
Roll persuasion.
Okay. You know, every time that we play D&D and it's the first roll, I always forget that I need to get a calculator.
That's real.
I'm so bad at math. 21.
Hydrate. 21.
Yeah.
Are you allergic to onions?
I try to think if I've had an onion and had a reaction before. No, I don't think so.
Just for you, dear, and your friends. You watch the other two witches of the coven kind of grow still, as if she's kind of overstepping a little bit. Far be it from me to... Oh, shoot, what's the word? Piss. Far be it from me to change the tempo of what your fen have designed for you, but actually, very close be it to me. You watch as she slowly goes to like step up to you, Elian, and then steps around you and walks away out back into the forest proper. The second she crosses that threshold, let him. You notice this shimmer, and you get a brief glimpse. You get a brief glimpse of her actual appearance. Make a perception check.
24.
Excellent. Stand by. Allie, I'm
not
so
gonna lie.
sorry. I
Oh.
forgot to send you this picture. Go ahead.
Not gonna lie, when you were like, "Oh, do you like onions?" It's just like they just throw out like an Outback Steakhouse bloomin' onion, like right then and there.
Everyone take a bit.
Everybody take a little bit.
Where the heck? There the heck. Come here, you. Excellent. Okay. Grabbing an image, putting it in the Thistle and Quill channel. If everybody would like to join us over there, you're more than welcome to. As Ledham gets just a little sneak peek. Just a little sneak peek. Of this entity.
Ooh.
Oh.
There are three faces molded together, almost straining. There's mushrooms, there's vines, there's roots, there's branches, one eye that seems to see more than it should. The image is immediately dismissed to you. That was very funny. as she steps through and continues onward.
Do the other faces look in any way similar to the other witches?
Yes. Dead on the money.
Snapping eyes back to the other witches, is there any reaction from them?
Not of this, no. Though, as you look back, Knight, who none of you have spoken to yet, is observing you, Ledum, kind of biting down on a knuckle.
He just slowly rises his knuckle,
Okay.
keeping eye contact with her.
She kind of moves forward. Long fingernails. Slowly, just the tips kind of slowly, like that kind of ASMR sensation, you know what I mean? Slowly pull along your cheeks, and she says to you, "How will you decide? How do you think you will go about trying to choose which dimension to take with you when you die?"
What?
You are the seed of oblivion, child. You are beautiful.
Huh? It's out loud. This is the loudest any of you have heard. Let him. Wait. When I. What do you? I'm sorry. What do you mean by that?
Do you
Exactly.
not know?
Seed
Are
of
you
oblivion.
unaware of your affliction?
Actually, I was kind of hoping to get some light shown on that by coming here, and
Not
now
my
I'm kind of.
forte. Follow that one. Gestures to Dawn.
That one's got 3 faces.
Does she?
You sure you don't have anything more to? Oh God.
We
Okay.
have 3 faces.
Do any of them want to tell me more?
She kind of looks you up and down. Let us see how you comport yourself. Seed of oblivion.
Onions were mentioned earlier. I would like it to be noted. I don't do onions, please.
Yes, they were mentioned. My darling sister is far too generous. I think she likes the fen a bit too much.
Which one?
How far are we away from everyone else? Is this like in the middle?
This is a small alcove, this kind of garden. But time is going to pass. The party is going to be able to get a long rest. If you want to draw one of them aside for a personal conversation, you can certainly find time to do that.
I'm just gonna, before her attention strays, really quickly, you specifically, Knight, and he kind of does a little bow. If you wouldn't mind a private conversation a little bit later.
Long fingernail kind of lifts your chin up. Yes. Just a little cut. Just the smallest little cut on the very center of your chin.
Healing word.
She seems to collect the blood.
This keeps happening.
Tasting it. Most fascinating. You came to a good place, I think.
I hope so. At least more bearable.
As of yet, you have made all the right decisions. Insight check.
Actually, 27.
There's a sorrow in her voice, a platitude, an assurance, trying to keep your chin up, as it were, and put a little hope, a little pep in your step. But she suspects you may be doomed.
Do you actually believe that?
What is belief, if not bending the world to your whim and will? Remember, again with the cheeks and the nails. Remember, you cannot have faith without doubt first. You cannot have bravery unless you overcome fear. Otherwise, it's just fearlessness. And fearlessness is the lesser.
Has anyone ever told you? Ah. The cat is trying to climb into a basket.
Excuse me. Dusk is the most lucid, maybe, and has been the quietest. Though you've talked with her the most before this meeting. She quietly watches the lot of you, ruminating. The party is eventually drawn away. And you find yourselves in a treehouse. Very open space. A couple of hammocks. A small bell on one of the standing tables, and like a fountain in the center, an odd place for a fountain. The party is able to get their long rest and recuperate.
I have a question, DM, because I forgot that I had this.
Okay.
Because I tinker during my long rest instead of sleeping for the trance. Totally fine if not. I have Artificer replicate magic item.
Okay.
Can I try and make another contact? I don't know if that's possible, but it's a great idea.
Make an Arcana check.
Don't mind if I do.
Is it a nat 20? It's a nat 20.
Give
With
me
that
the
reaction,
camera.
with the phone grab and everything, that's a nat 20.
Yeah, that's
I did not foresee this.
Hold on. I'm gonna make it worse. Hi, I have expertise in Arcana. That's a 30.
Oh no!
See, she just needed to get that one out of the way earlier to have this moment.
I'm gonna have a terrible night with the rest of my dice now. But
Just need it for this one, though. Just need it for this one.
I'm not gonna not hear about this for the rest of the week.
Yeah.
Ah.
paint me a word picture as you successfully replicate this magic item. And then also roll again. I believe it was a d12. Might have been a d10. For how many days this new contact lens.
I think it was a D10.
I think it was a d10. Okay. And if you roll under, again, if you roll under 3, re-roll.
A 9.
9. Okay. Paint me a word picture as you craft this new arcane artifact.
Okay, so she sets up her little tent. It's like one of the like triangle tents, right? Where you got this and it drops down, or just cliche tent, right? She has a little hanging lantern that is just her only source of light, but she's tweaked it a little bit to give a little bit more light. Has her bench out. Has a mirror to look in her eye, because she doesn't want to take it out. So she has a mirror. Just making things a little bit more complicated. And an onion as inspiration.
Okay.
How to get she said onion. And the entire like long rest, she is just working with different pieces and little bits of magical flair and peaches and pinks and little yellows, as with her glasses that she had grabbed the previous episode with all the extra magnification on it, and she's just working away making this little lens. The coloration's not the same. It's got a little bit more because the other one I think it was like a purple contact lens or something, but there's a little bit more color to it because she's added her own little flair. Shoves it in the other eye. So I got some overlapping.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I did not expect that to work.
I didn't either. To be honest, that throws quite a wrench in my like need for urgency. So well played. Well played, you. Well done. Harumph.
For those of you at home, this is what happens when a DM gets stumped.
Replicating magic items. Is it oh.
Because it's a homebrew item, but there's 2 items that like were I wasn't expecting to get as far as rolling.
Artificers, man.
And rogues, so expertise.
Heinous. Okay. A bit of time passes. This whole artificery magic thing, Matthias, Amara, and Ledham, you have not seen before. When you came to the college, you became aware of the science magic that is artificery. The runes and the arcane script that goes into it, and the machinations. But aside from the occasional tinkering you've seen Elian doing, you watch as Elian crafts over the course of this long rest a brand new contact lens that was given to her by the Fen to not only hide her from scrying eyes, but give the gift of true sight. Dusk knocks politely on the side of the of the door frame. There's no door, but Dusk is the one who is a bit more kind of the public face of the 3. You come to find is the diplomatic talker. You know what I mean? And is probably the most polite and aware of other people's politics and navigating through conversation and the like. Knocks on the door frame. Might I enter?
Is this just like our general?
Yeah, this
area
is
though,
on
right?
in your treehouse.
Oh yeah. Come in.
Slowly steps in. There, please. And some of these paint magen, these constructs, kind of walk in with sacks of dirt and start pouring the dirt into the fountain. There is a land named Whistling. In Whistling, there was a grove on an island tucked away within the ocean where a very strange plant began to grow with remarkable regenerative properties. Observe as the muck kind of froths within the fountain. The water eventually clogs and dies until there's just kind of this dirt soup in the fountain. You watch as she pulls out some seeds, sprinkles them into the fountain, and sweet onion grass begins to grow. She harvests every single blade and seed and slowly begins gathering them up, and you watch as she begins eating and chewing on it before removing it into a pitcher and heating it into a tea. Divvies out 4 potions. Potions of long rest. As an action, you may drink the potion entire and get the benefits of a full long rest. HP, exhaustion gone, spell slots, the whole shebang. If you take it as a bonus action, you get the benefits of a short rest.
How long do these potions last? Or they're good to... They're potions now. They last.
They will last until you consume them.
Okay.
You watch as the paint magen move about and ensure that no seed has been left behind, and slowly begin purifying the fountain. I gotta be careful with you now. You can just replicate magic items. I gotta keep tabs on this. I gotta write this down and remember it.
I can only do the one. I only have
you're
3
fine.
artificer
I'm
infusions.
I'm not saying stop. I'm saying I need to remember this for future shenanigans.
Oops.
Hey, what up, Shane?
She's read a lot of books, okay?
Yeah. Dawn, night, and dusk. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say she's got them extra wrinkles.
Let him.
Lots of.
I was gonna say at some point during this long rest, while everyone's distracted, could I sneak out for a conversation with Knight?
Yeah,
really
you
quick?
can casually kind of step out. Are you trying to be sneaky?
Yeah.
Roll stealth. Or performance, because performance can be just like a nonchalant. Okay.
It's a natural 20.
Natural 20 for a total
That's the
of?
second one tonight. Stealth 26.
Let me check our passive perceptions real quick. Okay. You step out. Matthias.
Ahead. Ishva.
A little bit of time passes. You take a sniff of this potion, and it smells just awful. You smell it. Oh, it's bad. And the thought of tea makes you think of Ledum. And you realize that Ledum has effectively melted away and disappeared.
Yeesh,
You're
Madonna,
not
this is the second one. The creature is now the rabbit. Matthias will kind of step up from where he was. He's made bed, and he'll start to wander around and see if he can find Ledum.
Okay.
Maybe
You
not
do
to be
note
like,
that-
"Hey, where are you?" You know.
Yeah, you do note that 1 or 2 Magen kind of doesn't follow you, but just kind of keeps up with you if you need anything, have any questions, anything like that. But you do know that you do recognize that they're kind of making sure you don't go certain places. But you have no idea how long Let him has been gone. Let him. You find you have to ask around a little bit, but eventually you find Night, the witch. She's stepped away from the encampment a bit and is now conversing with the strange tree-like creature that you guys avoided on the way here. Chat, if you would like to see pictures of these people, you can find them on the Discord. Make sure you react to the rules and all that, and then go to the Thistle and Quill channel. Scroll up a little bit, and you will see the various imagery. Be warned, they're a bit disturbing. they're a little spoopy. And as you approach, Night holds a hand up to you in caution.
Stop.
A whispered converse continues. Make a perception check. Oh, I'm so sorry. You don't speak Druidic. In a language you were not aware of. Well,
I do have Druidic as a language.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot we had 2 druids.
Currently, Abyssal, Celestial, Common, Druidic, Primordial, and Sylvan.
Okay. Darling, it says to the creature, you will never have your chimed forest this way. When will you see this? I hunger. Yes, as do I. But we are not ruled by our base desires. It was kind of you to let the students of the Fen traverse so close. This is a good sign for you, I think. Ooh, so I might walk again? Not yet, sweet. I'm not done with you yet, and you owe me. Behave. And she slowly turns to you, and then is before you.
Oh.
You found me. And that's where we're going to go to break.
Whoa.
And we're back. Oh, goodness gracious. This is a lot. I
didn't do it.
Excellent. So, let him.
Let him.
Let him.
You have thus been given no hope. Tell me, child, of your affliction.
Well, first of all, I'm sorry for interrupting your and Lamp's conversation. I give him my thanks for letting us pass earlier. You seem to be the... I don't know if it's offensive to say person. Are you... Are you more like a god? I don't know. The Feywild's weird. It's really hard to...
There are no gods here. Not after the... Not after the Broic court had to change.
Oh. Sorry, that now I want to know about that, but I understand your time is valuable. The reason I'm here in the first place is back home the voices got too loud. And they kept getting louder over the years, and I don't 100% know what is happening to me. But one day I read a book, and it was the wrong book. Well, it was this book, and he just kind of moves aside his robe a little bit, and pulls at the book that's on his hip. I don't know exactly what it is, but I get really uncomfortable with people other than myself holding the book. I want you to have the book, but I can't quite bring myself to give it to you. I can show it to you. I don't want to offend. He just kind of holds out the book, the wilted flowers on the cover, and kind of slowly opens it, and it's just all blank, torn, tattered pages. When I read it, it had words, and it doesn't anymore. I only got to read it once. And then I started seeing things, and I don't know what's happening to me. I know I keep saying that. I don't. You're the only person I've met who seems to know something, even clairvoyant at the academy didn't quite know. I do, and pardon if this name seems to get a reaction out of people, but Lord Tyrosh Vayant, I don't really know who he is, but he put his hand in my head, and that kind of made it a lot worse. But also he seemed to know something. Can I trust him? Would you say I should pursue further recourse?
Lord Vayant would help you if it served his interest. That is something you might be able to control. You do not offend me, little rabbit. Much like the ways of the spirit, intention matters only in offense. For the wise, at least. I know you do not mean offense, and therefore I am not offended. Tyrosh has much to do. Tyrosh has much on his plate, and his grip on the door to the land of dreams slips, as you see. Gestures to the recent battle. Whether by intent or by negligence, whether by means he knows of or means he does not. He seems to be growing desperate. That might be useful to you, yes?
It seems so.
The realm of dreams is real, but it is overrun by the quarry, the nightmares.
Well, one of them tried to get in my head and seemed scared at what it saw, so it might be safe.
That could be of most usefulness to Lord Vayant, the first and last of the Dreamwalkers.
People keep saying that. What happened to the others?
The dreams.
He's the only one that can walk through them?
Oh, the Dreamwalkers are a faction within the Night Court, within the Vayant Court. He started this faction to venture into the dream realm. It went poorly. I suspect the very reason for the dream world's corruption is due to his meddling. There are no more Dreamwalkers, only him.
In the Feywild, power seems to be a very malleable thing, and this is just my curiosity, but if his control is slipping, would one be able to take it?
Careful who you would say such a thing to. Of the courts, the Night Court is the most locked. Lord Vayant long ago bound all of their shadows together. They are not easily slain or usurped. I have a past with Lord Vayant. A painful one. But I would not see him brought low. I think he's doing his best.
I suppose I'm just trying to figure out whether I should side with him or against him.
Mortals. You see everything as one or the other.
Night and day.
Precisely. Are you the light in the dark? Or are you the cast shadow in the blinding light?
Well, apparently I'm the seed of oblivion.
Indeed. If you fail in removing this curse, looks to the book for a minute. The curse will consume you. And you will become something terrible. My sister jests not. You must decide which realm of reality you like the least if you find yourself succumbing to this oblivion, as it will be destroyed along with you. I recommend the elemental plane of fire.
Everyone seems to not like them. What? That's the second time. Sorry, Meister Abyssal said something. Is it? You keep saying if I can remove the curse. Do you know where I can look to do that? Because even the Meisters at the college seem stumped. You're the first one who's had the most information. My only other lead is Lord Vayant, and everyone seems to hate him.
He is worthy of hatred. She sits and ponders. These voices, when are they quietest?
Here. There's a reason I came to the Feywild. It got too much back home. And I start to see things as well, and that's when a little bit, I get worried for the people around me, because it doesn't seem like the voices just want to kill. They want to consume, absorb, mutilate. They don't want just death. They want more. And
a dark satisfaction. Already
Some
you
of
are
them.
on the path of self-control. While you are here, the affliction is repressed, but not gone entire. Are there times when they are particularly stilled, even here?
I make a special tea at home, the dorms. It dulls my senses, all of them, but that also eliminates the voices for a time, or at least until I'm in a fight or otherwise stressful situation.
Walk with me.
Okay.
Slowly, you guys wander back into the village. The mage and the paint constructs all kind of bowing a bit before the witch as she walks into what surely must be her abode, as it is cloaked in night. Magical darkness. And you are led through it. Unless you might be able to see. I wouldn't be surprised if you could see in magical darkness.
I can initiate that ability.
You don't have to. You're being led. Until a single light source you become aware of. It is silver and gold and red, and it's a beam of light. This small, almost like we would call like a lens flare, you know what I mean? Seemingly frozen in place. And she reaches out and gently grabs it. She begins stretching it, elongating it, almost weaving. This was the last light of our moon before it was accosted.
Where did it go?
Your Fen took it, that they might foil the Wild Hunt.
Out of curiosity, your opinion, should the moon be returned?
The cost would be too high for our people. The Wild Hunt cannot be underestimated. And she slowly, you watch as the end of one of this not moonbeam, but moonbeam, not the spell moonbeam, phrase on the end, and she slowly unwinds an even smaller strand. Looking to you, kind of underlit by this multicolored strand of light. As mentioned last episode, the other ones have multiple halos. And you watch as she, like Floss, slowly feeds this smaller strand of light into the corner of one eye. Slowly sliding it in, murmuring incantations before slowly pulling it out of the other eye. And as it does, it appears imbued with dark magic. Now it looks almost like a dark saber, where it is inky black with white framing the outside of it. She breathes on it, gestures for you to do so as well.
What is this?
A test. All discoveries require bravery.
Wonderful.
And she unattunes as it gently begins to disappear. She goes, grab it quick. The second you touch it, heat. It first registers as heat until you realize it's so cold that it's registering as heat. It slowly coils around your arm, slowly embedding itself into the flesh.
It hurts. Is this normal?
Intriguing. Bear it. Let him.
He's just staring her down.
Make a
This
con
is like
save.
coiling.
Fuck.
13.
13. Your max hit points are reduced by 8.
Okay.
And you now have a weakness to cold.
It still hurts. Is that sizzling? When do I let go?
Never.
Okay.
How do I say this? Hang on, let me think. Sorry, give me a second. I have to boil down and decide which of my ideas I want to move forward with. She goes on to explain that this is a... Well, roll a d4 for me. 2. Twice per long rest, when you... I don't want to say manifest, but go into your starry form and everything gets a little risky. Starts getting a little intense. You may activate this halo. I do hope this will help.
I hope so too.
Matthias, make an investigation check.
A 10.
A 10. Okay. You don't find a Ledum, but you do recognize that many of the paint magen have stopped everything and are all looking towards one building specifically.
I'll definitely move towards that.
Begin to move towards that, and one of the magen's face, like, warbles until it's facing you and kind of cocks its head at you.
Excuse me. Slide past them a little bit.
You recognize one of the magen that you saved, who goes, kind of holds back.
What is it? I'll kind of kneel down. What is it, my friend?
Sacred.
Sacred what?
Delicate nature. The things going on in there must be handled carefully. Proceed with caution.
Thank you. Thank you. As I'm adorning full plate armor and a giant sword. Yes, I will proceed with kosher.
You step into the magic darkness. Are you able to see? I don't believe you are.
No, I don't think I do.
Let him. Are you activating the halo to just kind of familiarize yourself, or would you like to save that for later?
You said 2 per long rest?
Mm-hmm.
Have we taken a long rest yet? Technically? Okay. Yeah, I'll try and, as Knight says, you try, like, basically, it's, hopefully this helps. He kind of raises it up and tries to activate it.
Activating it, it removes itself from you. You no longer have the cold weakness. You no longer take the double damage from cold, and a halo rests at your eye level. The same kind of halo, different color, as the individual you saw at Hederick Fen Shercross. Stays right in your eye line, and when you look up, it pivots upwards around your head as well, if that makes sense. If you were to look down, it would, you know, go with your eyes, not your head.
What the?
Your vision is limited to just the halo, as if you can only see through the halo. So, as if you had a visor, like this. That becomes your vision. And your mind becomes completely silent. You can barely hear your own thoughts, let alone the voices. The moon. She is fickle, but predictable.
The biggest smile is on his face, and it's like there's just a moment of silence as she's talking, and just tears start to come out from under the halo, just quietly. Thank you for this.
Remember this. Make an insight check.
15?
This has an unknown cost. This which will eventually call in a favor.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He turns around and then turns back, and I'm just gonna also, while the halo's still up, activate X-ray vision.
Okay.
And just see if I get through the same glamour that the other one had.
Not with X-ray vision, no. But you do see Matthias with a look of concern and seriousness trying to navigate the abyss that is this room. And I would think that, Matthias, you are just getting into the light of this halo. At the same time as Ledum, you are turning and seeing Matthias. You have Devil's Sight while this halo is activated, which is like Dark Sight, but it also works on magical darkness. And I think there's a few other benefits. I don't remember.
Magical and non-magical up to 120 feet, I believe. Very quickly wipes any sign of tears away. Is there a duration to the usage?
I should have specified this. I totally forgot. You can activate it whenever your starry form is activated.
Okay.
Otherwise, it is not usable. So you would technically be in your starry form now. I should have said that. I apologize. But this is a profound level of freedom now that you are in your starry form and unfettered by these voices, these afflictions.
In Visage of the Astral, in the starry form, Visage of the Astral. Oh no, wait. Is it starry form or any astral form?
I believe your affliction applies to any astral form, correct? Then yes, any astral form.
Then immediately turning and seeing Matthias, just this starry formed rabbit with a
shining halo around his eyes. Matthias, you hear in your head, what are you doing?
Who said that?
Why are you here? Who do you think?
Hey, show yourself.
There's a pause, and then you hear like a knock knock on the back of your plate armor.
Before you do,
Oh,
as you go to venture forward, if this is you, he cares. Or does he? I cannot tell. So burdened he is by devotion. So burdened he is by... He seems to care. What do you think? Just like right here.
This is all the moment he's in astral form. He's only speaking telepathically, because he can just speak into the minds of people near him. Well, I don't exactly trust the Fae. Sorry.
Nor should you.
But he seems good.
He is a lighthouse. A beacon in the dark. I think he will be good for you. But be cautious.
Medicine.
His devotion is to his family above all. And then...
Does she actually go anywhere? Because I have the non-magical sight now too, or magical and non-magical.
She does seem to fade away.
You hear in your head, Matthias. I was having a conversation.
who was having
That
the
is
conversation with who?
Pause. Shade word. Down.
Just beginning to see the white around the black of the halo, Matthias.
Let him. All you're seeing really is like a silhouetted figure with light emanating out of a shield in this starry darkness. As I'm kind of shifting forwards.
Yeah, Matthias, this is the bad place for you. This is
Yeah, this
so
is
dark.
not good. Not good. As I do, I have had cast light on my shield. Now I actually have the spell for it. As I'm shifting through, I can see the halo glowing, and I'll obviously go towards that. Oh, well, there you are. Why are you in here? What is with this darkness?
Witches.
There's no witches. Do I see any witch that's in here?
You look about and see only darkness, and let him.
It is not safe to be out here by yourselves. It seems as though that the
Ooh. Sorry.
that's okay. By all means.
You would see the frozen moonbeam. Behind Ledham.
But what is this?
I don't.
Kind of shoves past you a little bit.
There's as you do, he grabs your arm, and
What?
I don't know if you're meant to touch that. I would hazard to guess you are maybe not welcome here. I would rather
Well-
not offend our current caretakers.
Ugh. Just taking a look, and I kind of shake his
Okay.
hand off of my feathered plate armor.
You approach.
We're gonna get lost.
You approach and you observe this strand of light. It is silver and gold and red. It doesn't require a history check because you've heard descriptions of the moon, the Feyan moon, and its weaving light. This is maybe the last bit of moonlight in the Feywild.
I'm observing this the string of light. Enthralled, captivated is the words that I'd use. Waving my hand near it, but not touching it. My nana used to tell me stories about this.
It's cold.
So pure. So pure. So cold. As the opposite of everything my family is, apparently. It's so beautiful. Maybe one day I'll get to check it out. Maybe one day you can show me. As I kind of spin back around to let him, still just kind of like behind me, staring at me.
Yeah, it's just the silent child looking at me.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, Imshi, we should just go back inside. You know, it is late. We need to rest because we have another day of adventures tomorrow. Am I right? And I kind of give him like a brotherly, like, kind of pat on the back, like, you know, here we go again, champ.
He's just kind of he's staring up at you like he's sizing you up right now. He's very much coming off of what Knight had said.
Yeah.
You said it's unlike your family?
My family is... the Suffolk Court has been a beacon for this area. We bring forth the light, the healing, the truth. We are held in high regard for our radiance, the warmth, our devotion to the sun. It is what we are known for.
What about you?
Huh?
There's a lot of we, our. What about you? Do you have your own thoughts? Or do you just subscribe to what your family tells you?
It is trust. Let them, as he puts a hand on his shoulder. It is trust. I trust that my family has its best intentions for the Fae, for the courts, and for its people. I trust my Nanu, trust my father, and I trust you.
You don't know.
You still
me.
have that gold halo on? Does he still? Yeah.
And you feel like the radiating cold off of it with your hand on his shoulder.
Mm.
You don't quite know me.
I've only read the first pages of the book, my friend. There are still lots to read.
Be careful what books you read. And he turns around.
So dramatic.
I wouldn't stray
Matthias
too
kinda-
far.
As Matthias kind of clangs his shield again, it starts to brighten as I start to kind of walk and follow him out of the night.
You clang your
Ethereal
shield.
cloud.
And the moonbeam, it doesn't flicker, it doesn't waver, it ripples. Like matching a resonance.
Matthias kind of looks over his shoulder at it. As if temptation. But nothing more. like you're standing in line at the convenience store or the grocery store, and there's like that little snacks they put on the side there just to get you on the way out. It's kind of like that. That's that sort of temptation. Nothing strong, but like, I sure could go for that. Takes note, walks away.
Okay. Let us speak now of Elian and Amara. Amara, you just witnessed something you didn't know was possible, which is the replication of a magic item.
So I'm sitting kind of crisscrossed on the ground in front of Elian while she's like tinkering, and I'm just like watching in pure fascination. Because I don't trust anything mechanical, but I'm just so enthralled by everything that she's doing and what she's using, because it's so unknown to Amara, because all she's ever known is the purity of nature and the earth. And so just seeing this is just like, whoa.
I will say, with you sitting in front of Elian while she's working on replicating this, Elian's the Hiri court is the spring court. Correct me if I'm wrong, Feff. Right?
The
like
Hiri
spring day.
court.
Sorry, yeah. What did I say?
The Rauki is the spring court. The Hiri court is the day court.
Okay, so the Hiri court being the day court, there's where she comes from, and she'll sort of explain this over the amount of time, but the gist of it being that there's flowers and cherry blossom trees, and although she's not really left the estate much, she's surrounded by this nature and beauty that in her magic and the little flares you can see remnants of the same nature that Amara would be familiar with, but in the little sparkles of magic, reminiscent of how like leaves and flowers get picked up in the wind, sort of what her magic looks like while she's tinkering. And has like the little like focus face, her nose kind of scrunches and sticks her tongue out while she's doing something. And then we'll notice and be like, so with this piece, I think over here if I do a little drop of this, maybe I'll get, and she's just talking to herself, like explaining a little bit more than she would because you're watching, but she also just talks to herself silently while she's like walking herself through it.
How long have you been doing this? How did you learn about it?
I was in the restricted section of the library because technically we weren't old enough to go in this the restriction sections have a lot of different sections, but with this one in particular they didn't want people of a certain age to be reading it, which is funny being Eladrin and Fae that we have an age restriction. We're kind of living a long time, so my brother and I never really paid attention to it, so we just kind of sneak our way in. And one day I saw a book that had a little mechanical wheel on the spine of it, and I picked it up and I fell in love with tinkering and learned my magic through reading.
It's very fascinating. I enjoy the fact that you are bringing in the elements of nature into it.
I think I'm inspired I got inspired when I was younger because our favorite spots to read are in between the spires. There are these little connecting bits of marble and granite that overlooks most of the library and most of our estate. And we would just sit up there and read. Technically speaking, if you're on the ceiling, you're not taking a book out of the library, so it's fine.
So you're still in the same room?
on the same foundation. You know, it's still the library. It's not like my house. It's still the same.
You didn't take it off the premises.
Exactly.
I'm following. Okay. But how... I know you learned at a really young age and you were so inspired by it, but how did you come to trust it?
Trial and error. Mostly with artificer spells that I did growing up. It was more... They're more technical, I think. There's some weird ones in there. Like, I can do a thing that whispers and they want to run away. I don't know what that one was, but I picked that one up at some point. That was cool. But it's more on... To me, it's intention. I put good intention behind the things that I'm building. And they turn out fine. My brother, on the other hand, he went a different route. He didn't really go for artificer-like things. He started reading books with, like, being a protector or how to be a good brother at some point. I don't know why he went through that phase, but he's always been my protector. Even if he was, like, a minute older. Don't tell him I told you this. I'll never live it down.
Cross my heart. Of course not. I guess if you have good intent that goes into it, that makes the difference. With my experience, a lot of things that are mechanical just bring destruction.
Technically speaking, it can. Mine can. But I think if I'm using it in the correct way, for a good reason, it's justifiable?
I can see that.
I mean, wouldn't it be the same for, like, druid spells that using nature to fight against something, but because we're fighting something that's good, I think it's the same for all magic, actually, now that I think about it.
I guess there's always good and evil. I guess we're the ones that bring the balance, I guess.
So neutral good?
So?
Something in there, I don't know. I saw this chart somewhere, I don't know what... I never understood things like that. The measuring things and putting magic into it, sure, but you give me a graph that looks like that, I'm not gonna understand.
You can't find the practical use. Just you've got smarts, not street smarts.
It's not my fault I didn't leave.
A sudden wave of nausea takes you, Amara. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Nine.
9?
Yeah.
Elian, you watch as this arcane effect seems to wash over Amara.
Ooh.
Not on the flesh, but just above it, hovering slightly. This inky branching, almost like veins, suddenly cascades over Amara. And then is gone. You can still see it in one of Amara's eyes, in the whites. Where the red veins should be, this black. scrawls towards the iris.
Is this reminiscent of that thing you were telling me about last game about a tree and something taking it over? Seed treats monster thingy?
No.
Trickster seeds, that. Not
No.
reminiscent of that? No?
Not
Okay.
likely. Make an Arcana check, the both of you.
$25.
6.
Someone is hexing, attacking Amara from a distance,
Whoa.
along a great distance.
Can I tell the distance?
I don't.
No.
I don't feel good right now.
No, and I understand why. I don't have anything for this. Oh my. Do I have an idea of where Matthias might be?
I don't think so. Matthias, did you say anything when you headed out? Nope.
Help, sir,
You call out for help.
so someone's doing something to you and I don't like it and we need to go. I shoot a firebolt up straight, like as I'm gonna try to pull her out. And
You're in a
if we- as soon as we
treehouse.
go- I'm saying when we go outside, I'm trying to get there.
You
by the time we
gather
go-
Amara and bring her outside.
Yeah,
as
just a
Matthias
huge
and
firebolt.
Ledham are leaving the building you're in. The both of you would see this bolt of fire into the sky, almost like a flare.
And I'm just pulling Amara and be like, Matthias, please, let him, somebody, please, as I'm pulling Amara with me.
Amara, you have 1 point of exhaustion. The 6th one is death.
Sorry, I'm just looking through my spells.
This.
You did.
Okay. Yeah, I got. You just hear this like clanging metal after a few moments, and it's led him side by side with Matthias. Bit of a pant. What is it? What? Is it an
Someone-
emergency?
Someone's hexing Amara. I don't know from where, but it's far, and she's not doing good.
Matthias, at the first bit of that sentence, drops shield, kind of runs, slides next to Amara.
Amara, in the back of your mind, you hear this crunch noise. Go ahead, Matthias. Oh, let him. Sorry.
Dispel magic on Amara.
Ooh.
See if I can dispel the effect. Any ongoing spell of level 3 or lower on the target ends.
It remains.
I'm
Each
going
ongoing
to.
spell.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Sorry, each ongoing spell of level 4 or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. On a successful check, the spell ends.
Okay,
DC.
you roll or me?
10. I think I have to roll DC 10 plus that level spell, so
Okay.
you would know the DC.
Go ahead and roll.
What's my spellcasting ability?
As a druid, it
Wisdom.
would be wisdom plus your
4.
proficiency. It
So-
should be at the top of. Go ahead.
18
Oh,
plus 4 wisdom. It's 14 plus 4 wisdom.
you succeed. I apologize. I misspoke. Paint me a word picture. Dispel a magic.
Running in, Matthias gets in close, and as he runs past, Ledum is already raising his hand, and the halo around his eyes shines brightly, and all of a sudden there is a loud bell sound as it almost sends out an aura from the halo, this band of thin light, and as it strikes Amara, it shatters the effect that was around her.
Okay. And you are no longer in your starry form, and therefore the halo is.
I would have it for 10 minutes. I don't know how long it's been.
It's been 10 minutes for sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that was kind of what I was gonna do. So
Perfect.
so he's got it.
Some of the Majin also kind of run up and alarmed and looking concerned. Amara, you feel the exhaustion remain, but the affliction, the arcane, passes. Go ahead.
I will cast at 5th level because I have it at 5th level. Greater Restoration, so she no longer has the level of exhaustion.
Paint me a word picture.
She gets kind of blasted back from the first. It was Dispel Magic, you said, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Dispel Magic. Amara kind of in and out of it, dazed and confused a little bit. Matthias closes his eyes, mumbles a few things, puts his feathered wing on Amara's head. Mumbles a few things. His hand starts to glow a little bit, that glow transferring from me to Amara, and the 1 level exhaustion is gone. Has she been cursed? Sorry. This is a hex, not a
It
curse.
was a hex.
Okay. All right.
So I'm.
Did that do it?
Oh. Yes. I am on the ground. I look up. I have a single tear going down one side. I look to Ledum and to Matthias, and I'm just like, thank you. Who did this?
It felt like it was from like far, far away. I can't see that far.
Can I look around with my dark vision? I have 60 feet of dark vision. Can I see anything that's like out of the norm?
You look about.
Can I do True Sight?
And yeah, you activate your true sight and you look about, and you don't see anything out of the ordinary. This might have been very far away. Make Amara make an Arcana check.
11.
11. Someone quite powerful has it out for you. Why would that be? And how would they know what you're up to?
I don't understand who or why. The only people who know that I'm here are the people at the school. And the Meisters know that I have the egg.
Nobody else knows?
With true sight, Elian, Amara is being scryed upon. You can see one almost invisible even to your true sight. One draconic eye fixed upon Amara.
Whoa.
It
Whoa.
looks the pupil down to a slit. And then it fades. You catch just the tail end of the scry as it fades.
Someone's watching you. Some dragon is watching you.
Oh, the only dragon who knows me is Meister Petrifist.
That was...
She wouldn't have done this. Would she?
If they wanted to scry, they would have been scrying on us the entire time with the one that I had in. But
Maybe
hexing
somebody-
it was...
Maybe somebody made her. That would be a powerful person, but
No,
Maybe
this
there's
whole-
another. Maybe there's another dragon. Maybe there's somebody else who wants the egg.
That seems more likely to me.
She said that it's likely that the dragons are going to be hiding in plain sight because they're less likely to be made out as another monster.
Have you shown the egg any time since... Besides to... Did you show the witches?
I showed the witches.
word cannot travel that fast.
No.
No, but scrying eyes can.
Do you remember when, before we came, and there was the inner and the outer crescent, before we came to the school? I'm wondering if it was one of them.
Would...
Only because I was warned that there may be people who want to get their hands on this egg. What do we do?
I know what I am doing, and I am keeping an eye on you. Maybe we should talk to the witches about this.
Which one?
But is it? It is a little bit late.
Oh,
Well, I mean, in relevance to time, it's been a while since I've taken a nap.
I feel like you did just finish a long rest.
We did. This is our like morning-ish. Okay.
Yeah, like we just woke up a couple of hours ago.
Well, we should ask the witch.
okay.
You imagine you might get different insights depending on which one you approach.
I'll leave that up to the party.
Roll a d4, re-roll if it's a 1.
I rolled done.
I didn't assign them yet.
Oh.
Wait, you got a 3 too?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could go in order of how they're called.
Dawn, dusk, night.
Dawn. Day and night? Wait.
There's three. It's
Dawn, dusk, and night. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Not the real names.
Writing that down for later.
oh, the baby.
I don't know. Who do we? Big chonky baby. Who do we want to ask?
Who would? I mean, they are. They're all this. They are each other, right? So, who would have the best insight on scrying eyes and hexes?
Dusk is the only one we haven't asked for something yet.
That's true.
Let's go to Dusk.
Lead the way.
You find Dusk singing to a tree,
Oh, my people.
Perfect.
swaying slightly as the tree shapes and changes. The Magian helping and assisting, of course. She finishes and turns calm eyes to the party. How was your rest?
Well, the rest was good until I was hexed.
And there's some,
In my own home.
and there's someone, some draconic dragon-like being scrying on her as well.
She steps up to you, Amara, cups your chin, and stares into your eyes, seemingly down into your very psyche. Dragons are crafty. And there are not only the ones in the college amongst the Feywild. You should endeavor to find some protection against scrying, I think.
Where do I start?
Oh, there's all sorts of places. Any city will have an arcane shop. Might be able to get a magic item there. Nods to Elian. Of course, you have someone who can weave magic items out of the very mind.
Amara looks over to Elian. Do you think you could craft me something like that?
She
Dang
seems
it.
troubled. I know not any dragon that would be so bold as to hurt mine guests.
From what I know, they were far away. Not anywhere near.
Make an insight check, party.
$15.
Zeb.
24. Oh, sorry, 26.
14. I don't know how to do this.
Amara led him with the highest rolls. Dusk seems profoundly troubled by this, and the facade, the composed nature that she keeps up is brittle and forced.
Is this not supposed to happen here?
Not if they value their livelihood. No one would dare hex upon the home of the mothers of curses.
Can you find out who did this?
If I come to any conclusions worth merit, I will let you know. She turns and seems to have a mental conversation, and various Magen drop everything and scatter to the four corners. I will not abide such an insult. I will not abide such an insult. She's like slowly working up to a cold fury. The tree behind her wilts. You've never seen a tree wilt. You've seen a tree die. You've seen plants wilt. You've seen flowers and bushes wilt. A tree just like curls down and dies in the cold fury of this witch. You should all leave. The Magen take like a cautious, the few remaining Magen take like a cautious step away from her.
Let him turn around and starts walking away.
I think it is time to go. Thank you for your hospitality and our stay. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Yes.
Amara takes 1 second while everybody else is leaving. She looks at the witch. She just slowly kneels down to the ground and just casts plant growth to go towards the tree to start bringing it back.
Through her fury, you see a look of adoration towards you, that you could, in the face of such a powerful entity, choose kindness. You have just made a profound impact upon this individual. Go, child, with my blessing. And with a shaking hand, gently touches your cheek. And she blesses you. What up, gang? Welcome in, everybody. For the next... Well, roll a d4 for me. Two. For the next 2 days, the next 2 long rests, you have advantage on all wisdom-based checks. Is that the Sphinx? What up, gang? How you doing, buddy? Miss you. Hope you're doing well. Everyone goes follow Sphinx. Sphinx good bean.
Amara looks back. She looks at Dusk and she says, "I hope you're successful in your search, and I'm sorry to have brought such bull here." And then she turns to walk away.
Okay. The party quickly gathers everything and heads out. And you go to look back at the encampment you're currently leaving, and it's just not there.
Oh.
You
Okay.
realize that if they didn't want you to find this place, you probably never would have. Which is even more terrifying that Amara was scryed upon. Implying something very powerful takes issue with Amara's choices, or the egg, or some kind of application to of her narrative to the world around her. It's a harrowing thought.
Letterman just looks between Ellie and Amara, and then Matthias. I miss Bao. It keeps walking.
Oh, I'm clipping that. Oh. As we're walking, well, as soon as this whole situation started, we've been walking out. Elian's taken her book bag out and is like, it's a big book, like it's comically big, open, and she's flipping through pages. Mind you, this is the same book that she shoves her whole entire arm into to grab stuff because it's a book of holding. She's actively flipping through pages. Some are a little bit thicker than others, and she's just her nose is just deep in it, and it's just kind of in peripheral following you guys as she's going deep into her book. And then at some point, oh, Amara, okay, I can do it. Give me another chance to, like, you guys do your long rest, and I can tinker on this. I can make you one. The same thing that I have. I just gotta. My glaive won't be as fancy, but that's fine. It's like a small boon for the weapon. I have you. I got you covered.
You're gonna make me something that goes in my eye?
It doesn't feel like anything. It just dissolves. It's like a contact lens. And then you can see all the creepy stuff that I see too. Sorry. Well,
You
we've
can
seen
see those too.
I trust your intentions.
I just want to make sure that we're as protected as we can be, because people can't seem to leave us alone.
Thank you.
Everyone roll me a D100 as
No!
we venture across these forested fields of lily pads within the sea. Within the sea forest, heading towards the lands of Suffolk.
Is that a
42.
16.
92.
92. Oof.
73. Guys, look, I'm learning. I read it.
I have a 16, a 92, a 73. What was the fourth one? I think it was Amara's. What'd you roll?
Oh, I rolled a 42.
42. Very good.
So it was 92, 73, 42, 16.
Thank you, thank you. As we venture, a lot weighs on us. But slowly we continue and trudge. The lily pads growing a bit less dense. Every now and then, party will have to hop from lily pad to lily pad, venture the water, or walk across the branches above. The party comes to a halt, standing amongst the branches, looking down at a ruin. Possibly a wizard's tower. It's a bit squat for a wizard's tower, but a tower nonetheless. Ivy crawling up its length, and a single, very small little candle flame at its top. There is an aura of magic around it, faintly shimmering.
Where is it? How close are we to it?
You're looking down at it. It's maybe 30, 40 feet down there.
Detect magic if it's 30 feet?
Okay. There is a wall of force around it, a very powerful magic that is much like a force field. And I'll tell you this for free. Air does not pass through a wall of force. So that candle should have, assuming the wall of force has been there for some time, this is a ruin. Candle should be out. All the oxygen should have been eaten up. It's surrounded by no lily pads, and you can see it going down into the depths of the ocean. You think maybe this thing sunk.
Is this directly in our path, or is this something that...
It's circumventable.
Okay.
This is just a encounter that we have come across due to the rolls.
You said the fire's on the other side of a wall of
So
force?
you've got your tower.
Mm-hmm.
Tiny little candle flame at the very top and a force field around the tower.
How
So
far would it
including
be
over the-
from me to the flame?
To the flame itself, we'll say 35 feet.
Can I try and control flames, extinguish it?
Not through a wall of force.
It says as long as I can see it.
Let me pull up wall of force. Let me double check.
You choose a non-magical flame that you can see within range and that fits within a 5-foot cube, and you can affect it in one of the following ways.
I think wall of force circumvents this.
Okay.
Nothing can physically pass through the wall, is immune to all damage, and can't be dispelled by dispel magic. I tell
But
a
it
lie.
does.
Yeah, it doesn't say
I'm
that
not
you
affecting
can't
the wall.
target things within it.
You just hear a faint.
Was that?
It's just like very faintly he blows out the candle. It's just does it keep cutting out every single time?
Every time you say
Just a
hey.
faint hey. Yeah, just a faint echoey hey. Come on.
Okay, interesting. Once again, surprise DM. You reach out with your mind and
Don't leave me hanging.
oh, it's not me.
Let him pick you.
Okay.
My deep-seated desire to never leave someone hanging for a high five overrode the
I mean, I'll
context of the
take it.
situation.
I don't care. High five, as long as it doesn't get left hanging, we're good. We're fine. Anyway, sorry.
The candle, the candle flame is extinguished, and you watch as the... Have you ever taken a soda can and like put it in like super cold water and watch it like insta-crumple?
Mm-hmm.
The tower implodes. It just and
What if someone
slowly
was in there?
begins
Get 'em.
to
They should have left the light on.
the tower crunches inward and begins to crumple downwards as the wall of force falls, and this influx of wind quickly rushes into the vacuum that was created.
That could have been the key to everything, and we just it.
The Feywild's weird. What?
Why is that not on my bingo card?
That's been on my bingo card this entire time, and it's not today.
Oh,
Wow.
could I
Did I
could
do
I
that?
could I druidcraft fireplay and relight the candle?
I think it's crumpled it on the ground.
Yeah, so you Firecraft, I've never heard of this.
No, it's druidcraft fireplay is one of the
cool. You relight the flame, and the wall of force goes back up, but the tower is now in the water.
the tower.
Yeah, exactly that.
I don't know about you guys, but I saw that strange man that just walked by and did that. That's crazy. We just...
Is there anything caught in the sphere of the force? Like, is it kind of just like staying where it's at and then things have collected inside of it because things can't pass through it? Or is it fallen down like a glass orb with some stuff inside?
The wall of force now remains in the shape that it was.
Okay.
And the fire, the small little candlelight continues to just kind of flicker there in place where it was, but the tower itself is now a rubble that is just peeking out of the water.
That's
Can
very expensive candle.
yeah. Can I see if there's anything of note, like in the rubble from 35 feet away?
Make a perception check.
Also, I'm pretty sure my contact lens has been activated this whole time.
I want that candle.
It does not. It does. The spell does have a time limit.
Oh, does it?
30-20.
Woo!
Hey, there's no time in the Feywild. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Are you mad we're reading your rules?
It lasts.
Damn,
the true
where's the-
seeing lasts an hour.
Oh, so we should be fine?
No.
Dang it. Rules Lawyer has also been on my bingo card this entire time except for today, and now I think this bingo card's just against me.
Objection. No.
Objection. Nuh-uh.
Sustained. Overruled.
Here's
Dirty
I don't want-
20 on the perception check. Real quick, let me do this. There is just a little bit of movement within the rubble. Just a little bit of shifting that continues. Matthias?
I want that candle. Can I?
Not with the
And
wall of
grab it?
force up.
No, not with the wall of force up.
You can alight upon the wall of force and like look down.
I was about to say, I'm like, can I like get close to it? Because fire play, I can snuff out or light a candle, torch or campfire.
Now that you're
to,
close, you can see just a little bit of floating wick that the fire seems to ever burn.
I'll druidcraft fire play again, turn it off.
The wall of force falls.
I kind of swoop down and grab that little bit of wick.
Eh. Ooh. Ah. Yeah. Okay.
And then I'll kind of come back to the party and just, so it's just the wick, just a little
It's
piece
just
of
a
wick.
little piece of wick, yeah.
Okay. I will
Waxy to the touch.
kind of DM's discretion, wedge it in the top of my shield,
Okay.
kind of right at the peak where it kind of cuts to the top, and just kind of wedge it in there,
Okay.
leaving it off.
The little bit of motion continues until a flock of birds made of cloth escape and start to fly away and start to scatter. Some of them coming close to you guys. They look like almost like made of small Persian rugs. Quachi. Welcome in.
Like the rugs at Hederick?
Similar. Very similar.
Throw me. Let him just looks at Matthias.
Oh, you want me to? I'll do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, make an athletics check to hurl Ledham.
Athletics.
Just look down and he's like-
7.
Where are you throwing
That
it? What are
would
we
be-
doing?
We're doing the thing?
Just like at one of the birds?
Yeah. I'm gonna try and catch it.
this whole
Where's the-
situation is just like making Amara kind of anxious. So you just see her kind of slowly just like back up into a bush and just is like petting it.
Are you pulling a Simpsons right now?
The fastball special.
Yeah. Yeah. Just an arm and a leg, and
What'd you
then
get on your roll?
13.
Aliens in the sidelines, like.
Can I athletics assist this? Like kick off of him when he throws me?
You
Ooh.
may give him advantage and assist him, or you can roll in acrobatics.
Probably advantage.
14.
Hey.
Your ears pinwheeling.
like the Puss in Boots, like starfish spiral.
Yeah.
Okay, I fail that deck save, and you manage to catch one of these cloth birds, and you're going in the drink unless you can roll an acrobatics check of let's say 18.
That's real high, Dan.
Well, you're already up in the boughs of the tree, so we're gonna see.
If you fail, I got you.
saved.
Don't worry.
What'd you get?
Yeah, I got you too.
Acrobatics 17.
17. You fail. And go ahead.
He fails.
Mhm.
Right? I cantrip shape water
Ooh.
to kind of like catch him in like a catcher's mitt.
Yeah. You and you punch through that raised water and go down into the depths. It gets darker and darker very quickly. The voice is beginning to get louder and louder as various eyes feel like they're trying to open around you. But you lock in on the rubble and you see a corpse. A wizard of some kind. With a cloak of the same fabric.
Like freshly dead or like
Freshly
skeleton?
dead.
Oh.
Let's go to break there.
I killed
We
someone.
killed a man. Back to break. We'll see you in 5
We
minutes.
killed a Fen.
did that?
I'm
That's
calling it
crazy.
right now. We killed
Sounds
a Fen.
We're just standing around the rubble like, wow, it's crazy that somebody did this.
Like I said, it was that guy.
Crazy.
That guy that just walked by. I don't know what it is.
That's that dude. We
shall-
didn't even get him.
We shall be
Shucks.
right back.
Oh god.
And we're back. Welcome in, Raiders! Hello, friends! For everybody who's new here, we are currently in the Feywild. We're doing a horror campaign that's mixed with dark academia and the whimsy of the Feywild. It's been an interesting journey. We're currently in the Sea Forest, heading towards the Sophic region to uncurse. We're helping a witch to depetrify a dragon egg, is kind of the long and short of it. That said, we definitely just killed a guy. Party came across a wizard's tower.
I agree with this. We
Hold
killed the
it.
guy. This was mutual
No,
responsibility.
Let him did it. This wasn't us.
I was petting a plant.
This is
Thank
true. You
you.
were petting a plant.
I was reading a book.
We came across a wizard's
So from the
tower
bench.
with a small flame flickering at the top and a wall of force around said tower. Extinguishing the flame caused the tower to crumple. Something I didn't account for, as I thought the wall of force could not be penetrated. However, I was wrong, and let him. As the tower crumples down, all of these fabric birds begin to escape from the rubble. Matthias, through you manage to catch one, and as you plunge into the water, you see a corpse of a wizard with the same fabric adorning as a cloak.
Oh.
Depetrify a
Is the
dragon
bird-
egg.
the bird I grabbed, is it still moving?
Yes, it is. It is doing him a rumble and a squirm.
I'm gonna let that go. Can it fly out of the water? I'm gonna swim over to the guy. Yes. Get a little bit of a closer look. Do I recognize him?
It's
really quick. Is it a Meister?
One side of the head is like caved in. Many of the ribs protrude. The legs bent the wrong way. He's clearly crapped his pants.
You did that.
And you do not recognize this individual. Shock white. All the features, the hair, the eyes, the skin, even down to the nails is almost like highlight white. Almost like the paint Magen you saw earlier, except clearly not a Magen. Clearly a corpse. Due to the blood and, let's be honest, the feces.
Can I get a perception on everything to do with this person? What they're wearing, what's going like around them?
The cloak is of the same fabric and appears to be arcane in nature. You don't see any. It looks like a few potions were on the person that have broken, and so you see this kind of reactive arcane cloud around the corpse, with the potions mixing together, causing strange glows, kind of an iridescence. It might be dangerous. Make an Arcana check.
21.
21. Certainly risky. There likely is a negative effect of a kind. If you were to try to swim up and try to loot said corpse.
Can I shape water and just move that effect away from him?
Yes. Absolutely. You swirl the water away with the fresh water moving in.
Cantrips, everyone.
Know your cantrips. You approach and you start sifting through his belongings. Matthias?
No, sorry, I was just like, haha, like, yeah, no, don't mind me.
It
Sorry.
occurs to you, Ledham, that in the Feywild, with the currency being dreams, visions, and memories, death means the loss of said currency. And you begin to understand a bit more about the nature of the economy in the Feywild because of the multiple catastrophes that have lowered the population so much. That said, you find a matchbox with black matches. The box itself, a small, almost like cigar box, with various runes inscribed along it. You kind of pull out the edge of it, and you can see the now wet black wood matches. It's about this time you would start running out of oxygen.
I'm gonna try and grab that. Quick glance. Is there any rings on the guy?
No.
Okay. So just the cloak and the matchbox?
The cloak and the matchbox, yes.
I'm gonna try and take the cloak. Using
to,
shape water to help me.
You have to you have to further debase this corpse to
Good
get
thing
it
Matthias
out.
can't see this.
But you do slowly retrieve this cloak made of patterned fabric, matching the fabric birds that escaped.
Pull that out, and shape water help to assist my ascent back up. I'm gonna try and tuck that cloak kind of over my shoulder and the matchbox in the robe.
Matthias, you're like,
And-
nailed it, tossed him, and he's alive. This is great.
This is great. Nobody died.
He died.
No.
What a day. Let's sell. He comes back up. I'm gonna pat him on the back. Good job.
Oh no.
How far away from the party am I when I get to the surface?
Matthias is gliding down to you and pats you on the back as you kind of clamber up onto the rubble of the tower.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it turned into this, and he holds up the cloak.
Oh, the candle turned into the robe.
No, not the bird thing.
Oh, the
Touched the
bird that
water,
came.
really didn't like it. Yeah.
This is crazy. I don't know if I've ever seen such magic before.
Feywild.
Interesting. So there seems to be some blood on it. Do the books
knows?
bleed or are they
Could be
birds?
ink.
It
I
could
don't
be
really.
red ink.
I don't really. I mean, does it come out? I could probably get it
Starts
out.
scrubbing
Wait.
it in the water.
I rolled a 2 on insight.
Okay, let him roll
So a total
deception.
of
Beat a
5.
2. Beat a 5.
5.
Roll a 1.
It'd be so fun.
No, it was 11 plus something.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Plus 0.
Hey.
11.
I got no idea.
Can we
homie.
hear their conversation
Yeah,
from above?
you guys are just above.
Okay. I'm also going to roll insight on that.
Okay.
And it's your choice not to tell me.
So Elian hears this conversation, but
19.
She's
Okay.
too busy writing a 10 on a piece of paper.
Okay. Amara,
landing.
you and the bush believe that you and the shrub that you're petting both find this very suspect. And
The bush with its little bush eyes are like,
yeah,
Did you hear that?
the bush goes, "Did you just kill a guy?" Not really, but Amara, you are able to kind of see through the deception, and Ledham is scrubbing blood out of a cloak that he just got out of a tower that went down.
Can I? I'm going to. So it's like a 30-foot drop, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
How deep is the water?
Maybe 80 feet deep.
Dope. I'm gonna go cliff diving.
Dope.
I am going to just kind of look down at them, look over at Elian, and then I'm going to just and jump.
Ooh, what?
Roll acrobatics.
There goes my hero. Aim for the bushes.
The
5.
bushes say, please don't. 5.
Yeah.
An unfortunate, a very cool dive turns into a very unfortunate belly flop, and you take.
Elian turns the 10, looks at it, turns it upside down, and then holds up the 0 1.
Takes 5
just
bludgeoning
imagining-
damage as you go an inch into the water, and then
I'm just imagining like Ledham and Matthias are having this conversation. The background is just splash.
Yeah.
So Amara's just like face down, just slowly sinking, just like cannot breathe.
Let me shape water to push
Just
her back up to the
starfished.
up to the surface.
Healing word.
Shane says, "I will donate $1 to trip Amara."
Well, I think that works.
Donate 5 because she just hit the water like concrete.
Amara, you gain 10 HP back.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you.
For a murderer. No, I'm just kidding.
Baby.
So
Judas.
since that I got lifted back up, I just like slowly just like crawl back up to the surface. Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
Amara!
But I as soon as like I'm on, I'm just like kind of on my knees, just like panting. And then I look up at Ledham. Where did that robe come from?
Water.
Ledham's like, shut up.
So the Matthias is standing right over his shoulder. Is the water?
I like eyes go over to Matthias, back down to Ledham. I just do like a quick nod.
Oh.
We'll come back to this.
Come back to what? This is you, dude.
Amara will
Oh,
remember.
that was above the table. I wasn't an accent.
Dang.
Okay. This cloak. Let him make an Arcana check. Or wait until evening to attune to it to discover what its properties are.
Well, I already out 21 Arcana.
21 Arcana. You may, if you attune to this item, mind you, it does require attunement. You may, on an action, turn this cloak into fabricked birds, which will send off into every direction. And by the time your long rest comes around, will come back with a mile or so radius of information about what's around you.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. I'm
That
gonna
might have been worth
pocket
it.
that for a second. Yep. I'm gonna pocket that for later. Can I take a glance at the matchbox?
Yeah. Sorry. Buffering.
I was just thinking the person who had the cloak didn't really see us coming, so it might not work very well.
Yeah, well. Okay, hang on, listen. They'll be poking holes in my nice gift. The black matchsticks are the arcane magic item, if you will. You can roll a d20 for how many matchsticks there are, and the box simply keeps them dry and protected from outside sources, albeit in an arcane manner.
While he's looking at this, Amara is going to leave a druid a message for another druid to find
Okay.
for Ledham, because I want to know exactly what the fuck just happened.
You can speak in Druidic to him because I don't speak Druidic.
That's true.
Yeah, Amara and let him share a language in Druidic.
What actually? Oh, go ahead.
No, please.
What? Did somebody die?
Did somebody die?
Well, and he's speaking back in Druidic, and he's a lot more active than common. Well, it's a whole, someone's dead under there,
Someone's dead.
but they're not using it.
Were they somebody important?
Important.
I mean, they were alone in a tower. So that's up for discussion.
Remember that everything that happens outside of Hedrick does reflect on us.
I put out a light.
Druidic is such a beautiful language. I'm looking down at Elian. Like, this is so beautiful. One day I'll learn.
It's a very flowery language. I love it.
So I didn't mean to murder him. It's just, I figured like either like we could bring him back, yeah, but then he might be pissed at us, and then depending on how strong he is, we might all die. So I figured, fate being what it is, we killed him. Fate kind of decided he was meant to be his time. I don't.
Matthias Elian, let him seems distressed and gestures more emphatically.
Is everything okay?
I'm just excited. I love carpets. He just goes back. Didn't really like it wasn't that bloody. It looked like it was quick. If that helps. What would you have me do? Do you want to tell Mr. Priest of all things holy over here that we just murdered someone? And he's just nicely gesturing to Matthias.
I am like chicken, like
Chicken activity.
mark it down on bingo.
We just need to know exactly what we're up against. If this is going to have any repercussions.
Well, okay. Oh, I got this. And he just takes a memory out of his head and transfers it to Amara. And you see everything that he saw in the from landing in the water to coming out of the water. From under the moment he hit the surface to the moment he breached it again. So you have the full appearance of the wizard.
Within the memory, does Amara note anything of importance
Make
or
a perception check at disadvantage.
Nine? Are we? Yeah, 9.
No.
Wait.
No.
But I have advantage on all wisdom type throws from dusk.
This is true.
And for the 4th time tonight.
Roll again.
Oh my god, that's so good. 13.
With a 13.
F is gonna kill us next section.
Yeah,
Just
I
like you
was
know.
gonna say let's ease it up.
All this is building up. He's just like,
no. Maybe?
Go against the beholder.
Do you know how many things he's got lined up for us, guys? We're screwed.
We'll send it to Bayonet.
It'd be like playing Brick with Bayonet.
With a 13. With a 13. If you got rid of the beard and you took a few years off and you really kind of stretched your imagination, this wizard looks a lot like Archmeister, clairvoyant.
I'm just looking at Ledham wide-eyed and my jaw just drops.
I don't have the memory anymore. I don't know what you're.
Some snow? Some snow begins to drift to the surface.
Druids, This is, by the way, in character. You know what that might be?
I've never seen anything like it.
Well, it's snow, but I mean, like,
Well, I know it's snow, but it's drift.
well, you said you would
It's
say anything
drifting.
like it.
Heinous.
I'm just gonna like.
They just start slapping at each other in the middle of this conversation. I love this from the point of view of them who don't understand a single word.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Transfer memory, slapping snow.
This took a turn for the worst, I think, Elliot.
This isn't a time to be a smartass.
while they're actively doing this, just this whole time, as Matthias is adding commentary, I'm just going. So what gave you the idea to add like wax to the back of your shield so that way stuff's like that's such a great idea. Where did that come from? As they're
Oh, this is just to keep everything waterproof and just the slapping in the background. Excuse me for a moment. And the Matthias like dad round and like the scruff collar. And like literally like forcibly like pull you apart like hey, okay he's stupid.
Wait, so
There
who
was
has
no
the memory
harm
now?
done.
Who has the memory?
Yeah, she transferred it back, I think.
yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, whoop,
Then
and like,
then let him. You
whipped
would
him.
have the memory back if you drew it back into you.
Do I get the memory back with the perception of it looks like clairvoyant?
Ooh.
that's what I was
Has
hoping.
it
to
been
do.
improved?
Yo.
No,
That's a
memories
good
actually
question.
do degrade the more often they are viewed. So I would say go ahead and make a perception check at disadvantage, and the DC
What a
is
good
higher.
question.
That is a good question.
15
Do
plus
it.
8?
Do it.
23.
You make the same connection.
The memory transfers, and then you just see Lenham's eyes light up, and you go, oh. I see. We should probably leave for now. I think.
Are you saying this
To
druidic or
Amara. Yeah,
Okay.
it's
I think you should come clean about this.
and he just turns to Matthias. We may have murdered someone. In
like
common.
coming out of like dad mode of like separating the both of you? Just be like, eh? What is it? What
There
do you
was-
mean?
Well, the
Drop Samara.
I just land
What?
on my ass.
he's like 3 feet off the ground. He's hanging there.
Like helping Amara. What?
The cool robe came off a body, not the bird.
Was this
I think we
Getting
crushed
more
it
flustered.
in the tower.
There was a
body?
person?
Whose body?
It kind of looked like clairvoyant a little bit.
But
What?
there would be no reason why they would be all the way out here.
Well, it didn't look
Wait,
exactly like
you
clairvoyant.
took the cloak off of some dead body?
What you weren't there?
Oh, I was out there. I was there. They're standing on the rubble.
Well,
Wait,
when
wait,
you
hold
threw
on,
me in
bring it
there.
back.
This is a team effort.
To be
back,
fair,
bring
you
it back, bring
did
it back.
take a mask off of a headless corpse.
Dude, what?
This is not the same.
It's not?
You shut up.
Wait, I'm still confused. What do you mean clairvoyant? Like a copy of him? Like a
a younger
second?
version?
It could be a construct.
It was a lot of blood.
You're gonna sit here and tell me
There was a lot of
that
blood for a construct.
Hold on. You're gonna sit here and tell me that an Archmeister of Hederic Fenturcross is that easily?
No, I don't think it's him,
Terminated?
but it could
It
be
might
related.
be familial.
Or magic.
While this is happening, Amara just kind of looks at everything and then she just jumps in the water to try to go fish the body out.
Fun fact, no body.
Guys, I think I was seeing things again.
I am
You don't know
holding
that
you
yet.
towards people that you were talking to, by the way. like,
Air prison, air jail.
yeah, you are in air jail right now.
Ben would be so proud. Ben likes to put people in air jail. Ben Braiderd.
Amara comes back out of the water. There's no body.
Here, go check. And I let him into the water again.
Minute later. I don't see nothing.
Well, you did. You did see it.
Well, I see a lot of things.
Yeah, but it was in your memories.
Let's get an Arcana check from the party.
Dirty 20.
14.
30-20.
13.
There's a spell that not any of you have. So I would say the two dirty 20s would recognize the components needed for the simulacrum spell being snow.
Oh,
Oh.
we're fine.
Yeah, we're okay. We're okay.
It's better. We're good.
That
We didn't
doesn't
murder
explain
someone.
the blood.
It
It's
was
a
a spell.
simulacrum.
Yeah. I
Over
would-
table.
I'll-
Simulacrums, do they bleed or do they just puff
They
into
bleed,
snow?
but when they're fully dead, they eventually puff into snow.
Okay.
So, okay, so it's
Listen.
great that it's not a simulacrum, but we're gonna be in a world of trouble when we get back.
I did it. I'll own up to that. I know Meister Clairvoyant.
Above
We
the
already
table.
have a repertoire.
Do,
Above the table, who snuffed out the candle? Yeah, you did that.
I'll own up to it. I will tell him, and I will give him the robe back
Wait.
personally.
Oh, that's
hold
Nice.
on, hold on. The real question is, why would the Archmeister have a simulacrum out here in the middle of nowhere in a tower with a force field that is not professional? This is not how you say why?
Well, in my book, it would make sense that he wants to do research or other magical. Tinkering's the only word that's coming to mind, but it makes complete sense that someone would want their own space away from wherever it is that they always are to discover more work. Now, whether that's good or bad, we'll not know unless we go in there, but I can't remember. This is also Din. I can't remember if simulacrum you can share the same memories as that, or even just the fact that this
If
is the Feywild.
you bring the simulacrum back to you, you can reabsorb it and gain those memories, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. So really, it's basically you can do. Oh, that would be so cool. You could do as much research as you wanted and double the time of it.
As a point of fact, simulacrums do not regain health and do not regain spell slots, which might attest as to why this simulacrum was so easily slain.
Is it like will the Archmeister know that the connection is cut?
I'll say this: Elian and Letta would know that the Archmeister would not know that the simulacrum has been killed.
Okay. I'm still familiarizing myself with simulacrums.
I'm surprised I remembered that much.
Listen. I understand. I'd like to think that I understand the Archmeister enough. I feel like he'd laugh at this. Might be a bit pissed later, but I think the initial reaction would probably be laughing.
I think what we should gather from this situation is that maybe we shouldn't touch things that we don't know the outcome to.
As Amara says this, you hear this shing. Let him, you look up, and Matthias has sword drawn, pointed at you. Do that again. There will be consequences. And I am not joking.
I don't think
Do
that's
not.
necessary.
Sword goes over to Amara, then back to Ledham. Do not desecrate another body. If it is to rest, it's to rest. Simulacrum or not, do not touch. Matthias.
Calm. Yeah.
Let him just turns to Amara. And in Druidic again. A simulacrum's not a person, right?
It's an extension, I think. I don't know what a similar. I've never seen one before.
Sorry, to clarify, Matthias isn't upset that whether it was a body or not. It was the practice that you did. You, without regard, took something off the body, tried to lie about doing so. That's why he's upset, whether it was a simulacrum or not. Yeah.
But I don't think. Let him. Have more faith in us to know the truth.
To be fair, I haven't known you guys for very long.
This is true.
And the other two are Fae, who I have been warned about since walking through the academy doors to not trust the Fae. Every book I've ever read has been about not trusting the Fae, or folktales warning me not to trust the Fae. You and Bayo, I believe, are from where I come from. At the very least, I know you're in the same boat as me. I'm not 100% sure about any of that. We walked by a giant tree person with a heartbeat the other day. That could have killed us. We just talked with 3 witches. I don't know if you saw what I saw. Fucking terrifying. I have been sifted by the Lord of the Dreamwalkers, whatever, within a week of being here. I didn't even know you could sift a person.
You even sift, bro?
I'm sorry. I'm a little hesitant to give out all the information I have.
Over Amara's shoulder, let him. In the shadows, one eye opens, already making eye contact with you.
He immediately turned to, from having this direct conversation with Amara, there's just a moment where he immediately snaps away and continues.
Pot stirring. That's me.
Count as a.
And you notice as there's a noticeable pause, and his demeanor shifts into being more relaxed, and there's in through the nose, out through the mouth. I don't know who to trust yet. I worked on instinct. which has gotten me here alive. I would very much like to trust all of you, but it has been a long journey, and I've seen people trust and get stabbed in the back multiple times, in front of me, behind me, talked about, read about, everywhere, especially here. Once again, giant tree monster, just yesterday. I heard it talking about wanting to consume. I think I'm the only one that seems to be a little freaked out, justifiably, by all of this. But guess what? I'm locked in, because if I go home, voices, eyes, and he points to where the eye was. Everywhere.
It's still there.
And he's like he's gesturing like he's pointing to something you can see.
Amara, you don't see. Oh wait, let me rewind that back. Let him. Are the eyes visible to other people?
No.
Okay,
yeah. As he is like mid-sentence, I just walk up and I just hug him.
Oh.
I just hold him for a minute. And I just say, I'm sorry that the cards that you've been dealt have led you on this path. And I hope that you can learn to trust.
He stays still.
I release him and I take a step back. I know I don't know you yet, or none of us do. But sometimes a little faith can go a long way.
I'm gonna try.
And even though I don't see what you see, I'm here to help.
Here to help.
He starts getting like twitchy.
I think we should leave this place.
Let's go.
Now.
The party furtively scooches and quickly begins making their way. The lily pads give way to thorns, brambles that all fill this water. Small pricks peeking out of the water here and there. Travel gets much more difficult. Do we want to go by branch, or do we want to go the long way around to get to some land and then try to cross the major river? I'll go to the map real quick just to show it off before we wrap up for the night.
I'm gonna cast Water Walk on the party.
Ooh.
Up to 10 creatures.
Excellent. Paint me a word picture real quick.
As we start to like make our way back up onto like the land, I'm just gonna go.
Everyone, hang on. Wait. That up there. That looks like a lot right now. I'm gonna go this way. And he just gestures back to the water. You guys want to come with?
I'll come with.
And he takes a step, and when he takes a step back kind of into the water where you would presume his foot to go through and sink, there's just a light bell chime as he starts to walk across it as if it were land. And should any of you try to step on the water, you'll find that you cannot fall through it.
Elian kind of just sprints and starts like dancing on the water.
I'm just
like a dream come
imagining Fern Gully right now.
true.
And they're going through like the little puddle area.
Amazing. All right. Well, any other end notes as we continue our journey across the brambled Rosewater Sea?
There is a good I would say like a good hour into their walking where Ledham kind of just very, very quickly, very much like a scorned child, like walks past Matthias and just goes, "I'm sorry," and then like doesn't even look, is continually walking forward.
And like an unforgiving parent, not an glance is passed.
Chat, thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I certainly did. Thank you everybody who raided. We got ADHD Ventures. We got Goblets and Warlocks. Great name. We got Split the Party TV. Ominous name. I hope everybody had a good time. Do hit up the YouTube. Hit the subscribe. It goes a long way for us. We're just as partnered there as here. And all of it does a lot for us, as well as if you would like to join our community. We are as chaotic as we are wholesome. We have a Discord where we have memes, community and the like, and use visuals for the campaign within, for each one. But also, most importantly, maybe, we have bingo. We have campaign-related bingos, and if anybody won bingo, I would love to see it in the Thistle and Quill channel. Thank you so much, DC. Thank you so much, especially for the gifted subs earlier. It means the world to me. Real Ninja Boy, thank you for the follow. We're going to be doing a raid, so do stick around. It goes a long way towards helping us and the people we raid. I'm Sir Feffers, the humble dungeon master of the Longshot table. I'm about to take a week off to go see family in New Hampshire, but generally, I DM 4 weekly streamed campaigns with amazing creators such as you see before you now. Speaking of, Aiden, pop it off as I gear up for this raid.
Cole's not even looking. It's not funny.
What?
He's not looking.
I was taking notes about you. God damn it.
Hello, everybody. I'm ChezAidan. You can find me at ChezAidan on all social media platforms. You can find me this weekend at the Olympia in Las Vegas. If you happen to be one of those big buff nerds, I will be there at booth 308. Come say hi. Get some Iron Sanctuary merch. Do your thing.
Let's go.
Yeah, Matthias is you're stepping on Matthias's toes a little bit. Stepping on Matthias's toes a little bit. These are things that obviously family takes seriously. I take seriously. And yeah. Interesting times ahead. I will pass it on to let him.
Ah. Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. I'm LightboxGnome. LightboxGnome.com is where you can find everything I do, and I'm playing Let 'em tonight. I very much, I think, especially as much as he would deign to not admit it, the loss of Bayo being his almost emotional support person, as like the "did you see that shit" person, I think is driving him a lot deeper into the madness of the Feywild than he initially had planned. He's very much starting to lose his shit a little bit. Some might call it homesick, but when home's dangerous, he's lost. And I like to think, I definitely think Amara jumping in there helped a lot, but I look forward to seeing where that goes. And I pass it off to Amara.
Hi. I am Christina Steener Stinkerrr playing Amara. Yeah, I like where this started with a good boop of the snoot to now I'm just hugging you. I can tell you're in pain, and it's just, or like not necessarily pain, but like mental turmoil, and like you don't trust anybody, and that pains me. So I am determined to help and to just do what I can to make whatever you're going through better, or what Ledham's going through better. But yeah, super interested. Glad we didn't kill anybody. That was cool. Especially somebody who was like familial to Clairvoyant. So that's a little scary, but yeah. I'm gonna pass it off to the lovely Din.
Hi, it's me, Din. You can find me at Din Studios, d.i.n.studios on the Instagrams. I do photography, local photographies, and I play Elian, who I had so much fun this episode. I was eating popcorn. This was a great time. Extremely surprised that my little artificerness came in handy. Was not expecting that. This is a crazy episode. I have a lot of notes to take, and I'm excited to see where this goes, but also loving the new bonds that are forming with this. It's been really, really nice. So, sad we're not gonna have a stream next week, but I'm excited for the next one.
Amazing. As a weird aside, I'll say that later. Everyone pile into this raid. We're gonna kick it with Daniel, the DM. I just found this this good bean just now. Go show them some love. Yeah, go be the light. Go be the light, gang. And I'll see you all soon. Love you dearly. Expect updates from me on the Discord. Bye bye.